Today we're checking out these Jeep licensed by RedRock tubular rock sliders for the 2018 and newer Jeep Wrangler JL 4-doors. If you're taking your Jeep off-road and you want some real rocker panel protection that still looks clean enough for daily driving, then these tubular sliders are built for the job and they're definitely worth checking out. When it comes to the features, these are going to mount along the side of the Jeep, tight to the body to protect your rocker panels and your lower door areas from rocks, ledges, and any other trail obstacles. This tubular design is going to tuck up close for the best breakover angle, but still sticks out just enough to help deflect the body away from obstacles and give you a light step if you need it. Because they're Jeep licensed and vehicle specific, they're going to follow the Wrangler's lines and land on the correct mounting points instead of relying on some type of universal brackets. Out there on the trail, this is going to mean that you're less worried about crunching a rocker every single time you drop off a ledge, and in the city, they're going to give the Jeep a tougher and finished look. When it comes to the construction on this, you are getting rock sliders built from very heavy-duty steel tubing and welded steel mounting plates. All of that's going to be finished in a very nice textured black powder coat finish to resist corrosion and chipping down the road. The heavy-duty tubular steel design is going to give you the strength and rigidity you need when the Jeep's weight is going to lean on the slider. That texture powder coat is also going to help the slider stand up to rock rash, mud, road salt, while also matching other armor and bumpers visually for that blacked out look. Altogether, this is a heavy-duty steel setup designed to take real-world hits so your Jeep doesn't have to. As far as the pricing goes on this, they're sitting right around the upper 400s price range. For a Jeep licensed heavy wall steel tubular slider with full powdered coat and vehicle specific mounts, this is right in line with what you'd expect for a serious off-road armor. For something that's Jeep branded like this, that offers real world protection, this is sitting at a very reasonable price point in my opinion. Now when it comes to the install on these, it's going to get rated just a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, and you can have these done in about 2 hours of your time, or even less if everything goes smooth. So let's head on out to the shop. We're going to give you a detailed walkthrough of exactly how this install process goes.
All right, for this install you'll need a 1/2-inch impact driver along with a 18mm socket, and not shown on camera, you will need a floor jack. Today we're going to be installing a set of side steps on a Wrangler. Let's get started.
All right, the first thing we're going to do is remove our 18mm body mount. This is on the driver's side. Use our 18mm socket. You might need a pry bar to get this all the way through, but if you just work at it, it'll come out. And once we have that one out, we can now move on to the rear and the front driver's side and also repeat the entire process for the other side.
All right, just a quick demonstration on the front body mount. There is going to be a spacer used on this, so I'm going to show you how it's set up. So this is going to be our bolt going through, and then we're going to take our spacer provided, and it's going to slide right on top. And then we're going to take the original factory bushing and slide that right on top, and the whole assembly will mount into the vehicle. All right, now that we have our spacer on the front end installed, we're using a floor jack so we can lift it up and get it loosely in place so we can get one bolt started. All right, once we have it roughly in position, we can now start with one bolt just to get it fitted. All right, using the provided hardware and the flat washer, we're gonna insert this into the rear body mount. Get that started in there, a couple threads. Okay. Now we can tighten it down using our 18mm socket. All right, now with our floor jack removed, we're going to move back on to our middle bolt and tighten that up. Using our 18mm socket, we can push up on some weight just to support a little bit and tighten it down. And once you have this middle one and the rear one tight, you can move on to the front section and repeat the same process. And also, when you're finished all three, you can repeat the same process for the other side. All right, that wraps up our install for Jeep licensed by RedRock tubular rock sliders for 18 and newer Jeep Wrangler JL 4-door. Just remember, for everything Wrangler related, keep it right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.